Thomas the Tank Engine and Bertie the Bus have been friends for many years. They first met when they had their first race. Sometimes they do it for fun whenever they meet. Sometimes Bertie wins. And sometimes Thomas wins. But one day, there was a problem. A signal arm had broken and a workman was trying to mend it. Bertie, however, collected some of Thomas's passengers. "Hey, Thomas, race to the top station," and he vroomed away. A whole hour had passed, and at last the signal was fixed, and Thomas puffed away. I'm late, he groaned. At last they reached the top station, and there was Bertie waiting for Thomas. "Oh dear, late again," he called as the blue tank engine puffed wearily in. "I don't know why people travel by rail. Roads are better than railways any day. They are faster and wider. I think the roads should be the prominent mode of transportation on this island." Bertie likes the railway and would never want to see it ripped up, but those teasing words had made Thomas fumed. He was uncoupled from Annie and was coupled at the rear of Clarabelle. He ignored Bertie for the rest of the day. Later that night, Toby and Percy can see that Thomas's foul mood hadn't changed. They were worried for their friend. "Thomas, is something the matter?" "Mind your own business, Toby," snapped Thomas. "He was only trying to help, Thomas." Thomas wanted to snap at Percy, but he knew he was right in the end. "I'm sorry, Toby. It's just that Bertie made a jib at me this morning about the railway, saying that road is the most prominent mode of transportation on this island." "Well, he certainly didn't mean it, but he should think before what he says first." "You're right, Percy. Whenever I see him, I'll apologize tomorrow for giving him the cold shoulder today." The next day, Thomas was puffing along his branch line as usual. "I hope I can find him," he thought. As he neared the crossing, he saw Bertie looking down, and right along the level crossing. Thomas's driver applied the brakes to avoid any certain disaster. "Bertie, what's the matter?" "My exhaust pipe's broken, and a spare is waiting for me at Farquhar Station. No tow lorries available though, and I need to move, but I can't stay on the road." Then Thomas had an idea. "I know, I'll push you to the top station." "But you might damage me, Thomas." "Nonsense. Well, I was on the internet the other night and spotted a video of an American locomotive pushing a GM motor car between wagons. Bertie's passengers were on board Thomas's train, and Thomas pushed Bertie to the top station. Some of the passengers and engines were confused, but after some explanation, they now understood. They arrived at Farquhar, and Thomas's crew and Bertie's driver and some passengers pushed Bertie back on the road. Thank you, Thomas, and I'm sorry for my Jim. I didn't mean to upset you, but I guess rail is the prominent transport. It's alright, Bertie. I'm sorry for giving you the cold shoulder yesterday, but some jokes can offend, and you need to think before you say. And every mode of transport is prominent. And Bertie agreed.